Today I'm going to talk about safe notes. Safe notes are like convertible notes, but suffer from fewer drawbacks and limitations than convertible notes. And in fact, safe notes developed as a reaction to some of the problems that are inherent in convertible notes for startup companies. Most notably, the fact that convertible notes are debt that's convertible into equity. And if you've watched some of my other videos, you know I don't think that startups should have debt funding. Even convertible debt funding is less than ideal because although it's convertible, it's still debt. Safe notes are convertible instruments that are not debt. So they have many of the benefits of convertible instruments, but without the disadvantage of saddling the startup company with debt. If you remember, or if you've watched my video on convertible notes, you'll know that the benefits of convertible instrument are several. We don't have to agree on a valuation at the time that we do a convertible investment. We can have more granular fundraising. You don't have to have a fundraising round that reaches a certain amount before you can close. You can just raise a series of convertible notes or convertible instruments on the same terms from different investors without having to wait for a close. Also, the documentation for convertible notes and safe notes is typically much shorter, much less complex, and deals can therefore be closed more quickly. So safe notes look very similar to convertible notes. The investor invests money in the company not in exchange for equity, but in exchange for a convertible safe note. The safe note is convertible into equity typically at the next funding round, assuming that the next funding round achieves the targets in the safe note, which are usually the amount of investment. So unlike convertible notes, safe notes typically do not have maturity, which means that they stay outstanding as safe notes until the company raises a subsequent funding round, at which point they will convert into equity on the agreed upon terms. Safe notes, unlike convertible notes, typically don't have a coupon, so the company does not accrue interest while the safe note is outstanding. Safe notes may have, like convertible notes, safe notes may have a valuation cap, a discount, or just a discount. So a typical safe note will convert at the next round of funding, either at a discount to the next round valuation or a valuation cap if the safe note has both a discount and a valuation cap. To recount how discounts and valuation caps work together, if the safe note, for example, had a 20% discount to the next round valuation, this would mean that when the company raised the next round, if the valuation was, for example, 10 million and the safe note had a 20% discount, then the safe note would convert at an 8 million valuation. If the safe note had a 20% discount and a 5 million valuation cap, the safe note for equity round at 10 million would convert at 5 million because a 20% discount to the 10 million is greater than the valuation cap. If the next round investment was at 6 million, then the safe note would convert at the discount because that would be 4.8 million, which was below the valuation cap. So we actually like safe notes a lot. We will use safe notes for smaller and earlier stage investments. And I think as an entrepreneur looking at your funding options, I would be willing to advise, okay, to take a look at safe notes. I would try to stay away from convertible debt if possible. So if you're looking for a convertible instrument to use for a funding round, I think the safe note is significantly preferable to convertible debt. For significant size rounds, I think straight equity funding is still the best, and equity funding does align interests of entrepreneur and investor to the highest degree. But safe notes can be a good alternative for very small rounds, early stage rounds, or rounds that you want to close quickly.